out there. If you guys are not from Rogersville, Tennessee, I'm sure you guys get a look at the terrain here. It is rough. These men and women in blue had heat exhaustion. They had injuries. They have tried themselves. I met with a law enforcement a couple days ago to find out where we can set up for this event. And this man was holding back tears. These men and women that are out here looking for Summer Wells loves this baby girl as much as every one of us does. They are fighting hard. They have an uphill battle. And we need to give them as much love as we give Summer Wells so they can bring answers and justice for this baby girl. I'm going to hand over the bullhorn and guidance.
The vigil. I'm also on the sheriff's panel, so I'm trying to do two things at once. But if her channel saw these pictures, I'm there for both.
Thank you everybody for coming tonight. She's touched the world, the country. I have a question for you guys. How many of you look at the moon and think of her every time you look up at the moon now? She's touched us. Every time you look at the moon, you internally also probably say a little prayer for justice and to find her. I know I do. If we can bow our heads and pray, it's going to be a simple and sweet.
We love you, and I sure hope that one day we are having a different celebration.
Thank you, Heavenly Father, for bringing us all here.
They're praying.
Showing the support and love for
You
Summer
also, thank you,
and the
Victoria. Much love.
and the volunteers
Sure.
that spend
Yes,
all
me, we
of
can
their
see
days
you.
and volunteer hours taking care
Alright, bye everyone.
and
Bye,
caring
much
for her.
love. Colleen, hi, thanks for the baby. Can you hear me? We can
I
hear
pray
you, and you
that
look gorgeous. Thank you.
you watch over every single person that has a hand in this, that is taking
I'm Stu, my
the steps to
being on
find
my chest,
her,
but I just felt really
taking the
inclined
steps to find
Holly sat
justice.
there like, do I hit the button? Do I? But
Watch
anyway,
over them
first I
and
just wanted
protect
to start
them.
off by saying thank you both so
As
much.
this journey
I really didn't do
is not easy.
YouTube up until Gavin Tito, and then I
I
jumped
pray
right into Summer Wells
that you
like right from the beginning.
hold
And you're the
Summer in
first
your
channel I
arms
really found, and I don't really go into the chat too much. I'm
and just
in
love
it,
on
but I
her
don't
like you
talk
do
too much.
each one of us.
But I'm listening to everything. I really appreciate everything that you've done from the beginning. I enjoy your channel very much, and I just think you're so brave to come up here and you're so brave. I also have
Mark
really
9:23.
I just truly appreciate everything that
All
you share
things
with
are
us,
possible if you
all the
believe.
strength that you share with the audience,
I pray that
I appreciate that. It just gives me strength.
there's
I know this is
going to
about
be
Summer,
justice.
but I just wanted to get that out first. And
She's
this
going to
first
come home one day.
I have watched
Believe in faith.
I don't care whether I like
Believe in miracles.
talk about it. And I just wish that
Thank you
we come together with everyone.
for watching over every single one of us
Just
as we back her up to keep her name out there. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen. Sorry, my emotions kind of got into me. But we definitely need to show the support and all the blood, sweat, and tears from everybody that's put their hands into play for watching over and helping with the search for someone who needs help well. This little girl, she has an army, and her army's pretty mighty. So thank you again for coming here. I know I traveled across country just because she meant a lot to me. And I just wanted to say thank you.
The girl's talking to somebody who knew somewhere from way back when. Said she's known her for years. Let me try to walk over.
She would replay it over and over and over again. At the time, I thought, it was kind of annoying in the sound, but I wish I could hear it 1,000 times over and over again if it brings her back.
Just hang out backstage there, Sunshine and Mom Love. Oh, there's
Give her a hand, y'all. A big hand. Thank you. Again, Summer touched so many people's lives. We have no idea how she touched the people that knew her the most. We are all in pain over this beautiful girl. At approximately 6:30 on June 15, 2021, Summer Wells was reported missing from her home on Good Hill Road in the Beach Creek community of Hawkins County.
Put this down because it's going to blow up. My hands are shaking so bad right now.
It's stories like that that break us. It's stories like that that let us know that this baby is real. It's stories like that why we are all here fighting for this. This is Summer's Army. It didn't matter which vigil you went to. We are all here fighting for this baby. And you see the pain of the people that knew her the most that want answers. It saddens me. Sorry. It saddens me what happened. At that time, no one imagined there would still be searching 1 year later. Law enforcement said from the beginning of the case, this is outside the norm. We learned that within a few days of them searching for this little girl. There are a few clues as to what happened, but not many. And despite the diligent effort of law enforcement, they still don't have much to go on. Law enforcement needs people's help. They need it. But they need legitimate leads. They need first-hand knowledge. And we want to be able to help law enforcement. We do not want to complicate their job. They already have a complicated and tough job as is. TBI and over 100 different agents in intelligence and support staff from across this state have been involved in this case. There have been many agents that went out there, like I said, and have injured themselves. I want everybody right now to give law enforcement a round of applause, please. I would like a round of applause for law enforcement. They deserve it. They deserve to know that we stand behind them today and every day to find answers for friends of Summer Wells, for the family of Summer Wells, for Summer Wells' brothers that still do not have answers as to what happened to their baby sister. Law enforcement needs to know that we support them. We are not going to criticize law enforcement anymore. We are not going to make their job any harder. I want to open this up for anybody that would like to come up here and talk about how Summer Wells affected their lives. I personally don't know how I got involved in this case. But I can tell you I was compelled to come out here and find out answers. I was compelled to see that property, to know what happened. Whether it was right or wrong, I wanted to know. I was sick of hearing the misinformation online. And I needed to know for myself because this beautiful, blonde-haired, blue-eyed baby vanished. She led me to each and every one of you. We are united because of this beautiful baby. And I want us to be able to help ourselves start healing because we still don't know answers after a year, but we have to support the people that are trying to find them. Would anybody like to come up and speak and tell me how they feel, tell us how they feel, and start purging themselves about this baby? Anybody? Thank you. Please tell us your name.
LC Justice for Victims. LC Justice for Victims. I came here because I've lived here over 20 years in this town. And I dealt with the corruption of law enforcement with my own child. And she was blonde hair, blue eyes, and 6 years old. She is right over here at the hotel across from here. She came here with my new grandson. But I'm here to help a vent because I found this on Twitter. Social media does help in cases for Michael Bond, Harmony, Montgomery, Serenity McKinney. Cases all over the world, even adults, teenagers, and runaways. And so I came here, and Betty didn't even know I was going to come. I'm not on her list for this invite. I came willing to volunteer my time tonight and enjoy meeting and greeting everybody around the community. And if you turn to your left and right and look at each other and say thank you for being here, because you are Summer's Army, do it now. Turn to somebody and say thank you. Right now.
Thank you.
I know who you are. Keep it up.
What?
And then on top of that, look at your neighbor and say I
I
love
know
you.
who you are. Just keep up the freaking work.
Who are you?
I won't. That will remain
Now, look at
nameless.
this guy and say, Summer,
Okay.
we are here. Loud as
I'm the
you
smart
can.
ass of you two.
Summer, we are here.
I make the parodies of piss penny keys off.
Oh, I got you.
Circles the world.
Got you.
So if anybody here needs some prayers, solo, me and Betty will join together
Christ.
but
I
I
thought
was just here. Before we set up,
I didn't know that name.
we're these
I thought it was going to Warriors Pass.
Oh,
No, it's
Tim
not
Bone set that one up.
This is something
yeah, he did with Robbins.
Whether she's alive,
You
or
correct.
she is deceased,
Yeah,
if somebody knows about it.
I was at the swimming home
Either
today,
way, we're
and
here for summer.
Tim was
Shout with
there.
it. Summer's Army.
Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised?
Susanna?
Okay.
Awesome. Yeah, I just want to let you know this is the magic bullhorn.
Hey y'all, this is how it worked for me. I was watching Brian, the potato, yeah, I guess, case. And when I was watching that on Doug Live, Northport, I see this lady here with a bullhorn, this one here, yelling and screaming at the top of her lungs. And she got my attention right away. And Doug Live said, well, there she is. There's Bullhorn Betty. And I'm like, who's Bullhorn Betty? So I started watching her and started following her and started listening to her. And she makes a lot of sense to me. She's intelligent. She's educated. And then I kept on really listening to her and questioning my questions about what happened this summer. And it really affected me. I go to bed, I'm thinking about Summer. I'm praying she's going to be found in the morning. I wake up, I'm having breakfast, I'm having coffee on my back porch, and I'm thinking about Summer. I jump on the TV set, and my son comes up and says, hey Daddy, what you doing? I said, I'm watching about Summer Wells. Come on and sit here with me and watch what's happening. Well, who's that? That's Bullhorn Betty. Okay, so we sat down and started watching, and then we started educating ourselves through Andre. Andra, I'm sorry, honey.
Okay, you're good.
I worked on it. And it really affected my family. And then my wife, she's walking through the living room, she goes, who's that? I said, that's Bullhorn Betty. And she sat down, she started watching. And this whole case has affected my family for a whole year, sitting down and paying attention and listening to the untruths, listening to the liars, listening to all the garbage that came along with it all. But the one person I can depend on is her. And that's my go-to right there. And I'm proud to be here. My family and I drove here from Oak Shores, Alabama. And this is a little quiet little town here. All the outside cities here are...
Hang on, I gotta go to my car for a minute. And I was on live sharing, I didn't know my phone's about to die.
I do appreciate it, but this is Summer Wells. I love each and every one of you guys supporting me for supporting her. I really do. Susanna? Yep, come on up. Yeah. This she worked very hard as well on this. This is one of the volunteers that helped set up. And I do want to give a shout out to Guidance in Life with Tilly TLC, Jenny, Susanna. They have worked tirelessly to help put this stuff together. When I set this up, I set up a place, a time, and a location. That's all I did. These girls jumped in with both feet and just took over the reins to make this happen.
My husband was with, which I know most of you guys know that. But we like totally fell in love with you guys. So mirror him and I. My husband is like was like the weirdest reason.
So many here, and I'm so glad that some of us got to come from
And I was the one that, would dive down every rabbit hole and, search every conspiracy theory to,
sitting in front of a screen
when I be here,
and not, being with like-minded people that care enough,
we just
even
fell
though
in
we
love with
didn't
you
know
guys.
her personally, we
We're
cared
like a mirror
enough
image of it.
to put out efforts
help
you know, since
those
it's
who
been
didn't know
gone.
her personally,
I said,
and the community that is searching for
it's
her.
hard.
I mean, we just felt we needed to do something,
But,
and this is what we could do. So
uh,
I hope you all find some
summer
kind of healing from
really
today,
our hearts.
because I feel we all need it.
And
Where did they go and how did they get there? And this has to stop now. But first, it starts with the community within that Summer and other children were a part of. And we really sincerely thank you for allowing creators and social media into your community to help find this girl. We all want Summer Wells found, and there is a way to do that. And your support means the world to us and Summer Wells too. Thank you.
That girl came up from Texas.
She came from Texas?
Texas
I
Eco
want to
Search,
let
to be
you guys
exact.
know that law enforcement has fielded over 2,000 tips into this case. 2,000. They have spent tireless nights and hours on this case to find justice for Summer Wells, guys. Without each and every one of us, you know, where would we be today? This little girl meant so much. Her mother reported last seeing her the afternoon of June 15th outside of their home at the 100th block of Ben Hill Road. In order to preserve the integrity of the investigation, law enforcement will not be providing any information regarding the timeline. I just want to make sure that we have facts related to this case, because we do see people that are streaming to the public, and we want to make sure that we are very factual about what is going on in this case right now. They have searched the property. They have searched.
Well, I thought I put my phone on pause. That girl right there in the red and white shirt. She's a friend of Summer's. I'm gonna put my phone down on the ground. Hold on.
Just waiting, they see who's standing behind me. I walk through the valley of shadow, and you scare me half to death. But you're with me everywhere I go, so I won't give in. My fears were shown to kill me if I didn't know the truth. Things that I'm afraid of, I'm afraid of you. Things that I'm afraid of, I'm afraid of you. Things that I'm afraid of, I'm afraid of you.
Spirit Music, a message that you can share.
Your Spirit FM. Spirit FM. Third grade, I drew my dreams on a blank page. My own silver screen painted sun never rain, and love without pain. It's funny that life I designed never played
for her. Let's play devil's advocate for right now. That would be a good thing. So come forward, let the world know summer's safe, and then work with law enforcement. Because if someone took summer to rescue her from a bad situation, you are a hero in my eyes, and probably to most of the world at this point. You would be deemed a hero, not a monster. But right now she's just missing in the world without a trace, and a year later no one with law enforcement either. And that's not right. This is well from the beginning, right? Trying to be careful what I say, so I'll leave it at that. Okay, I see you feel well, but we do have your message, Julie. You got that on there. And sweet dreams. Great. I've been better. I would have been in the vigil, but I myself had heart surgery yet. So it's just it's chaotic, but you can tell a lot of my family is there. They love the house with family. How do you spell it? H-U-S-S-E-M-A-N.
If you guys would like cake, it might be a little easier if you guys come this way. Kids, if you guys would like to get some cake, come on up, please. Anybody else that would like cake, just start coming over this way.
Got it. Great, thank you. God bless you. God bless you also, and I hope you feel better and heal well. Thank you.
Courageously praying for our community and our nation. Live with Spirit. Your Spirit FM.
So cute. And hi, Julia. I seen you come in. I'm sorry. I was trying not to interrupt people, but everyone coming in, hello. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just letting people have the floor because I know people wish they were there on the microphone saying their piece. So we're trying to do this in a way where everyone can feel a part of something here for summer. So forgive me for not saying hello to everyone coming in, but yeah, I did say hello anyway. And everyone else, welcome. Hey, Stacy B. Hi, guys. Anybody else? Welcome. A lot of first times on the panel tonight. You see what summer's energy makes people brave. I'm telling you.
Special day. And I just wanted to say, one thing from the beginning, I think you've done an amazing job. I know you tried in every way, shape, and form to get the truth, get to the truth through Don and Candace and everyone else. And I think you did an amazing job. I know it's not over, but you guys, you've done so great. And on this special day, I just want to say I'm really gonna find that baby and bring her home and have those boys. I think about it every day. I've been so emotional twice. Well, every night. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. You got take care. I don't know how to get off, but I can do that for you. Bye-bye.
Read the message I sent to Mark.
Read the message you sent to Mark in private.
No, it's in group chat. Mark, I charged for this. I want a black coffee. And not that fucking drink. No, not that cappuccino. do a video, but they can't get the sheets to work right.
Look at the turnout. It's crazy. Oh, look at the twinkle lights. Oh, it's so pretty. Audra and everyone running this. Amazing.
Some say don't give up and hope that your good is good enough. Head down, keep on working. You can earn it, you deserve it. Some say push on through.
Yeah, we were talking
After all, it's the least that you can do. But don't buy what they sell. Couldn't be further from the truth.
He asked me when he asked me very politely who you were. We'll keep that anonymous.
Themselves and press on, get it right, otherwise getting left behind. Some say he's getting slow, so try hard and try a little more. But hold up, if this were true, explain to me what the cross is for. What I want to tell you, that my mind's already been won. I think your day's about to get better.
Here and just give her the hugest hug in the whole world. And like I said, another time, we were in this mission last year.
Sorry, I'm having a cigarette. I forgot I had my phone in my hand. Whoops. I'm an amateur at this stuff.
My little niece, and then she's okay, and then everybody's safe, and we'll hold a new moment several months missing, and it's will always be a huge royal marker in my heart because, in a way, my little niece is kind of like a daughter. I don't have children, but I will be married next week. That's exciting. Thank you, and I have the job to look up and do this. I want to thank everybody for showing up. They're really rough, right?
I don't know who orchestrated this, but I'll tell you what, they did a damn good job.
There was something on
Tim Mullen set them up in Kingsport. Should have just told me that boy's name down there, I can't remember. I know his first name is Justin. Something Justice, I can't remember. My bad,